Hey guys, and welcome back to another mobility flow. In this video, we're going to take you through a 9-minute flexibility routine to help you with those tight hamstrings. So let's jump straight in. So we're going to start off with a very light stretch. So you're going to take your feet really wide and you're going to press your hips back and try to get your hands onto the floor. If you struggle with that, we can always bring the feet a little bit wider. Now from here, we're going to take the right hand, reach across to the left, bring it back to center, and then we're going to reach the left hand across to the right. And we're just going to repeat this for about 10 reps each side. And with each rep, we're just trying to get a reach a little bit further. Making sure that we don't bend our knees along the way. Alright guys, great work. Now, next we're going to lie on our backs. So, lying on the floor, we're going to have one leg completely straight, flex the foot, so pull the toes towards the face, and then we're going to bring this other knee up towards the chest. Now once we're here, we're going to grab onto the back of this leg, we're going to pull the toes up and kick our heel towards the roof. And then we're going to point your toe up, bring it down, and repeat. So, pull the toes up, kick your heel to the roof, point the toes to the roof, and bring it back down. And we're going to do 10 reps here. Now, if you can't get your leg completely straight, it's absolutely fine. If you want to make this stretch a little bit easier, we can just bring the knee over the hip instead, and you'll find that it'll be a little bit easier to straighten your leg. As we try and kick that heel up, try to pull the leg into your chest with your arms, just so that we're not losing tension, letting that leg drift away. Alright guys, great work. Let's switch sides. So, right leg in the floor, pull the toes towards the face, pull the other leg up, and let's repeat that for 10 reps. So what we're doing here is just getting a sciatic floss. So the sciatic nerve runs the whole way down behind the leg, right down into the toes, and it can limit your hamstring flexibility. Almost there. Just 3 more reps. Alright guys, great work. Now we're going to flip into a push-up position for this next one. So from here, we're going to adopt a down dog position, and we're just going to pulse our heels one at a time towards the floor. So once again, we're just working on a nice light stretch to begin with, working each leg individually. Alright, now what I want you to do is press one heel into the ground. Now if this is a little bit uncomfortable, we can always go up onto your fingertips, or the further our hands are away from our feet, the more you'll feel this down your calf. And we're just going to stay here for a total of 30 seconds. Alright, let's switch legs. Press the heel towards the floor. Keep that leg as straight as we can. Final 10 seconds. Okay, and slowly come out of that and drop onto your knees. So for this next one, we're going to be in a tall Needham position. we're going to kick our right leg out in front. We're going to pull the toes towards the face again. And then from here, we're going to try and keep our back nice and flat. You're going to push your butt back and try to get your hands onto the floor. Now, if you can't quite reach the floor, you can use a set of books or yoga blocks. If you can reach the floor, you're going to try and walk the hands forward. And from here, we're just going to rock the hips forward and back for about 10 reps. Trying to get our hips back and down, and we should feel a deeper stretch down into the back of the leg. And we're going to hold for 30. Now as we hold, try to keep your chest pushed out, so we don't want to be rounding off the upper back excessively as we hold this position. We're halfway there, so we can walk these fingers forward a little bit more, or maybe push those hips back a little bit further. Let's try and work into those end ranges. Alright guys, bend that knee, slowly come out of that, and we can switch sides. So from this tall Needham position again, let's go left leg out in front, pull the toes towards the face, press the hips back, get the fingers onto the floor or a set of blocks or books, or walk them forward. And once again, 10 reps, we're just focusing on pushing these hips back, trying to create a wee bit more length down through the back of the leg. Just slowly pulsing into the stretch. And we're going to hold for 30. Now make sure as we do this, we're keeping the legs straight. Doing great guys, 15 seconds to go. Alright guys, and let's slowly come out of that. Now for this next one, we're going to be standing up tall. So from here, we're going to reach down. We can bend our knees to begin with. We're going to grab onto your ankles. If you're that little bit more flexible, we're going to get our fingers underneath our toes. Now from here, you're going to push your hips to the sky. Try and straighten your legs. And we'll do 10 of these. Alright, we're on the final one. We're going to hold this now for 30 seconds. Just try and get that chest a little bit lower. Just breathe into it. Making sure the whole time we're squeezing our quads. Should feel a little bit intense on the legs. Alright, and slowly peel yourself out of that. Alright guys, that is our very quick go-to hamstring flexibility routine. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you again.